Hello, good morning, students. In the previous video, we have solved the problem 1A of this November 2020 attempt. So we are discussing the SFM paper November 2020 attempt. In the previous video, we have completed problem number 1A. Now look at problem number 1B. Okay, a 2-year. This is relating to derivatives options. This is related to options topic in the derivatives chapter number 8 of our syllabus. Okay, look at this. A two-year 3 for a stock of for a share of stock in ABC Limited is as follows. So 2-year 3 possible prices, they have given possible prices. Consider a 2 years American call option on the stock of ABC Limited with a strike price of rupees 98. The current price of the stock is rupees 100. Risk-free return is 5% per annum with a continuous compounding. And e to the power of 0.05 is 1.05127. Assume 2 periods of 1 year each. That is 2 periods of 1 year each. Using the binomial model, calculate the probability of price moving up and down. Expected payoffs at each nodes, that is N1, N2, and N3, rounded off up to 2 decimal points. So first point we need to understand is it is an American option. That means what is meant by American option? It can be exercised at any point of time. European option can be exercised only on the maturity date. American option can be exercised at any time during the period. Okay, if the option is entered for 3 months, during the 3 months you can exercise the option at any time. That is American option. So American option can be exercised any time. American option can be exercised anytime. American option can be exercised at any time. American option can be exercised at any time. Otherwise, this option is not relevant. See, if you purchase an option, since we have the facility of exercising at any point of time, we are evaluating the payoffs to us. We are evaluating the profits to us at a particular point of time. If I exercise here, what is my profit? If I exercise here, what is my profit? This we are calculating because it is an American option. If it is an European option, there is no question of choice of when to exercise. You can exercise only on the termination date. European option, you can exercise only on the termination date. Since it is an American option, since we have the advantage of exercising at any point of time we want, so therefore we are evaluating what if I exercise at option 1 year later, what if I exercise option 2 years later. Okay, so we are able to break this, and we are able to calculate payoffs at each node. What is the benefit I'll get if I exercise at this point of time? We are able to calculate all these things because the option is American option. Okay, that is what the point. Next, right, American option. So now we have to calculate the probability of price moving up and down. They have given, say, look at this point, present stock price is 100. It may go to 108 rupees after 1 year, or it may fall to 95 rupees. But what is the chances? What is the chances of going up to 108 and what is the chance of going down to 95? That is what we have to calculate. Probability of price moving up and down. So there is a formula for this to calculate that, but we should not go by that formula. If you look at that formula, we may not be able to get the clear picture of it. So therefore, without using the formula, first understand what is the concept involved here. Without using the formula, first understand the concept here. Okay, right. Right. So here the option first point is, first look at this point. What we have purchased is a stock, no doubt about that. Okay. So stock is purchased. Okay. Stock involves risk. Right. Investment in shares involves risk, no doubt about that. Investment in shares involves risk. Next point. So if the options are used to hedge the risk, if the options are used to hedge the risk, the resulting position is if the options are used to hedge the risk will be removed. Therefore, the resultant position is a riskless position. The resultant position is a risk-free position. That means stock plus option is equal to risk-free investment. That is what we are saying. Stock plus option is equal to risk-free investments. As simple as that. Sir, it is a stock, sir, it is a share, sir, it involves a lot of risk, sir. Yes, we are combining with option hedging. With the option hedging, whatever the risk is there, that we are removing here. Therefore, we'll end up with a risk-free position. That is what the concept we have to understand. Stock plus option is equal to risk-free position. because though we have purchased a risky stock, but since we are using the options, we'll end up with something called as riskless position. Okay, so therefore, even though I have purchased a stock, I am entitled only for a risk-free rate of return. Why, sir? I have purchased investment which is very risky, and why you are forcing me to satisfy with only risk-free rate of return? Because you have hedged. You have hedged the option. You have hedged means we have removed the risk. Since we are removing the risk, means you are eligible only for the risk-free rate of return. Okay, nothing more than that. So therefore, look at this point. Okay, so my present investment is 100 rupees. What is the current stock price? My present investment is 100 rupees. Okay, that is called as, in formula, we'll take it as an S0. My present investment is 100 rupees. That is called as S0. Into what is the risk-free rate of return, compounding rate of return? 1.05, 1.05127. So therefore, 100 into 1.05127. So therefore, I'll get 105. I'll get 105.127. I'll get 13127. 105.127. I'll get 13 because they're asking us to use 2 decimal points. Up to 2 decimal points. Therefore, rather than 127, I'm taking 13. Okay, 100 into 1.05127 is equal to 105.13. These two will come here. 2 decimals, 100. Okay, 105.13. Now this is the point. So since even though this stock is a risky stock, but because of the option, I am claiming only risk-free rate of return. The stock is a risky stock, but you are claiming only risk-free rate of return because the risk involved in the stock is removed through options. Risk involved in the stock is removed through options. So therefore, I am entitled only for risk-free rate of return. So therefore, on my investment, I am entitled for only 105.13. This should be my expected payments. This should be the expected payments. Expected value or required value. Expected value or required value. Okay, expected value or required value. So the stock price in future may go up or may go down. The stock price in future may go up or may go down. If it goes up, how much it will reach? 108. Look at this point. If it goes up, it will reach 108 rupees. So therefore, 108. What is the probability of moving up? That we don't know. That is what we have to calculate. Therefore, I'll take it as a PU, probability of moving up. Plus, the stock may the stock may go down. If the stock goes down, how much I'll get? 95. If the stock goes down, how much I'll get? 95. What is the probability of going down? 1 minus probability of up. As simple as that. So the 1 minus probability of up. If there is an 80% chance of rising, that means indirectly 20% chance of falling. If there is an 80% chances of rising, that means indirectly there is a 20% chances of falling. So therefore, 1 minus probability of up. This is what we have to calculate. So 105.13 is equal to 108 probability up plus 95 minus 95 probability up. 95 probability up. That 95 will come here. 105 minus 95, it will be 10. 10.13. It will be 10.13. Here 108 minus 95. 108 minus 95 will be 13. 13 probability up. 13 probability up. Therefore, probability up is equal to 10.13 divided by 13. Probability of up is equal to 10.13 divided by 13. Okay, look at this. Probability of up is equal to 10.13. Okay, probability of up is equal to 10.13 divided by 13. 10.13 divided by 13. This is what we'll get. So this will get approximately what? 2 digits. Now we have to take 0.78. Therefore, probability of up is equal to 0.78 or 75%. As simple as that. 0.78 or 78%. This is how. So by looking at this presentation, you can understand that by purchasing a risky asset and after entering into an option, my risky asset is converted into riskless asset. So therefore, I can claim only risk-free rate of return. A risky asset combined with options resulting in a risk-free position. Therefore, I am entitled only for the risk-free position. This is how we'll get the answer. So most of the time, students are using the formula. So that formula may be quick for you to solve, but if that you may not get a crystal clear picture of I am getting a risk-free rate of return. That may not be possible. So people are using this formula for probability of up is equal to R minus D divided by U minus D. R is equal to that 1.01527. That is 1.015 minus down. Minus down, how much is down? How much is down? 0.95. That means 5% is fall, 0.95. So U by D, if it goes up 1.08 minus 0.95. This is the formula we are using. This is the formula you are using. Okay, 1.05 minus 0.95, 1.05 minus 0.95, and 1.08 divided by 0.95. You will get this 0.1 divided by 0.13. Same, approximately you are getting 0.77 or 0.78, same fraction, because here I have taken 1.05127, here I have taken only 1.058. That is the only difference. So approximately you are getting the same thing. No doubt, even if you use the formula also, you'll end up with the same answer. Even if you use the formula also, you'll end up the same answer. But according to me, my suggestion is that we should not, if you are using a formula, we should be able to understand it. So therefore, my formula for that, to calculate the probability of up, my formula will be, will be this much. My formula will be S0 into 1, S0 into e to the power of RT, whatever you got. S0 into e to the power of RT is equal to ST up. So stock price moving up is equal to probability of moving up plus stock price moving down. Stock price moving down. ST means terminal stock, value of stock at termination. ST means value of stock at termination. U stands for if the stock rises. STD means value of the stock at termination if the stock price falls down. If the stock price falls down, into 1 minus PU. 1 minus PU. This is the formula. So therefore, on my investment, this is my investment amount. This is my investment amount of 100. This is my eligible return. This is my eligible return. This is my eligible return. So therefore, my expected value will be 1.015. For that, what should be the probability? What should be the probability? If this probability is there, then I'll realize this profit. If this probability is there, 78% probability of up and 22% probability of done, then I can purchase this stock and I'll get a risk-free rate of return. So this is what my formula. I can understand this. Okay, I'm investing risky stock, but since I'm using an option, I'm eligible only for a risk-free rate of return. This is what I have used the formula. Okay, right. So from this you can derive the PU. From this we can derive the PU, S0 into PU. So that is what, if you take it, S0 into e to the power of RT, S0 into e to the power of RT. Now we have to take it P0, right? So S0 into STU into PU, you have to multiply this STD plus STD into PU, STD into PU, STD into PU. So here if you take the common PU, if you take the common STU minus STD. STU minus STD, STU minus STD common, and this will be STD plus S0 into e to the power of RT, S0 into e to the power of RT. So therefore S0 into e to the power of RT, that will be minus here, STD divided by PU is equal to STU minus STD. PU is equal to STU minus STD. Rather than taking actual ST, I am taking 1, that's it. 1 into e to the power of RT minus 0.95. What is my fallen price? So 0.95 means if I invest at 1 rupee, it will be 0.95. If I'm investing at 100, it will be 95. Therefore, if I'm investing 1, I'll get 0.95. If I'm investing 100, I'll get 108. If I'm investing 1, I'll get 1.08. As simple as that. If I'm investing 100, on 108 I'll get. But if I'm investing 1 rupee only, I'll get 1.08. So therefore, this is what formula. You'll get the same thing. 1.05127 minus 0.95 minus 1.08 minus 0.95. This also you'll get 0.78, but this may not give the clarity. Okay, so therefore I'll avoid using this formula R minus D divided by U minus D, because that may not clearly indicate that I'm investing S0, on that I am getting only S3 E into RT, risk-free rate of return. They themselves are saying this is risk-free rate of return. Look at the question. They themselves are saying this is a risk-free rate of return. Risk-free rate of return, and the current stock price of the stock is 100. That means I'm investing 100. That is a stock. This is a stock, but I'm asking only for risk-free rate of return. Why? That is a stock. That is a risky asset. If I purchase a risky asset, I should get risk premium. But why I am getting only risk-free rate of return? Because of options. I am hedging and I am avoiding the risk. That is what the point. So therefore, either you can use this formula. I use this formula to understand what is going on in the formula. To understand what is going on in the formula, I'll use this point. No doubt you can use this formula also, but this formula will give you a clear-cut clarity. And one more problem with while using this formula is that in this problem, unique. Some problems they will give equal percentage of up and down. Here if you look at this point, when it is up it is 8% up, when it is fall it is 5% fall. So that if you use that R minus D formula, you may face some problems because of unequal increase in percentage and unequal decrease in percentage. So therefore better to use this point. Better directly take this. Don't take one. Don't you need not take that. I'm assuming that I'm investing 1 rupee. No nonsense, nothing that. So this formula assumes that I'm investing 1 rupee. Why do assumption? I'm investing 100. I'll take 100 as it is. I'm investing 100. I'll take 100 as it is. What is the necessity of assumption? If you use this formula, I have to assume that I'm investing 1 rupee. I'm investing 1 rupee. Why assumption? I'm investing 100 rupees. Right away, I'll take it 100 rupees. Okay, it may go 108. Yes, I'll take 108 directly. Okay, this is what the point. Okay, so either you can use this formula for the shortcut. Even if you are using this formula in the exam, know that this the background for this formula is this only. Okay, my risky investment and risk-free rate of return. Risk-free rate of return on risky investment. Why? Risk-free rate of return on risk-free investment. Risk-free rate of return on risky investments. This is the question you should ask. That question will arise only if you use this formula. Only if you use this formula, you can arise this question. My stock, S0 is stock value, that is a risky investment, but e to the power of r is a risk-free rate of return. Why I am applying risk-free rate of return on a risky investment? That you should question mark. That question will arise. That question will arise if you use this formula. Okay, right? This is the problem. This is the problem one here. Okay. Right, the probability of price moving up and down, probability of price moving up is 78, and obviously probability of price moving down is 0.22. 1 minus 0.78, it will be 0.22. Okay, right. Next, what is the second question? Expected payoffs at each nodes, that is N1, N2, and N3, rounded off up to 2 decimal points. Rounded off up to 2 decimal points. Okay. Right. Look at this point. I have prepared a table in the Excel to understand node N2, N1, N3. Node N2, N1, N3. So even though they have given in the question, they're asking us N1, N2, N3. You cannot approach like this. You will not get the answer like this. So you have to come back. You have to go in a reverse manner only. So therefore, better will compute NT first. Better will compute NT first. Look at this point N2, node 2. The value at node 2. Okay, what is the market price? ST. So from the node 2 point of view, ST refers to future price. Market price, or for your clarity, I can write ST. ST refers to future price. ST refers to future price. Okay. What is the future price? From the node 2 point of view, if you stand here, if you stand here, okay, what is your future? If you stand here, my future will be any of these. If I am standing at N2, my future will be either 116.4 or 102.60. That is what I'll take. So at my standing position is N2. My standing position is N2. From the standing position, if I stand at N2, what is my future price? My future price will be 116 or 102. If I stand at N2, payoff at N2 means standing at N2. Standing at N2, what is my future price? 116 minus 116 or 102.6. Okay, that is what the point. But the strike price given in the question is 98. We are using a call option. Call option means what? If the market price is more, we will exercise the option. If the market price is more, we will exercise the option. So we'll exercise the option and purchase the stock in the option at 98 and sell in the market at 116.4. That is what the point. So therefore 116.464 minus 98. What is that 116.4 minus 98 stands for? What is going on there? Numbers is fine, but what is going on there? So you don't say that, sir, ST minus X. Don't say that ST minus X is equal to value of call option. Don't say like this. ST minus X is equal to value of call option. That is a formula. What is going on there? Call option holder is going to call option writer and paying rupees 98 and getting stock. Call option holder going to the call option writer, paying 98 rupees and getting the stock. And thereafter, call option holder will giving that stock. Call option holder will be giving that stock. Call option holder will be giving that stock in the market, and he will be getting 116.64. 116.64. So therefore, my stock will be cancelled. This is my outflow and this is my inflow. 116.64 is my inflow and 98 is my outflow. So this is the stock is inflow and this stock is outflow. Inflow of stock, outflow of stock minus settled off. Okay, what is remaining is rupees. So 116.4 minus 98. Therefore, I am getting 18.64 because of entering into the call option. I am gaining by 18.64. This is the profit I'll get. How will I get this 18% profit? I have to purchase the stock at 98 from the call option and sell the stock in the market at 116.4. Therefore, I am ended up with 18.64. This 18.64 profit you will get. This 18.64 profit will be get only if the market price is this point. Only if the market price is 11.64, then you'll get 18.64. What is the probability of this reaching 11.6? What is the probability that the market price will become 116? If the market price is 116, then only we will get 18.64. If the market price is 116, then only we will get 18.64. What is the chances that market price will get 116? The chances is 0.78. That is what we have seen. Probability of. Therefore 14.54. There is 78% chances that I'll get 18.64. There is 78% chances that I'll get 18.64 rupees. Therefore, my expected value is 14.4. Okay, that is what the point. Similarly, if I stand at ST, if I stand at node 2, one more possibility is that my future value may be 102.6 also. If I stand at node 2, my future value is either 116 or my future value is 102.6. If my future value is 102.6, same, I'll get 4.6 is the profit. 4.6 is the profit. What is happening? Call option holder, call option writer, he will pay 98 rupees and he will get the stock, and that stock will be sold in the market, and that stock will be sold in the market, and market will give 1.6. So net effect, we are getting 4.6 is the profit. What is the profit? I'll get this 4.6 profit when the market price is 102. What is the probability that the market price will be 102? The probability will be 0.22. The probability will be 0.22. Therefore, 22% chances is that I am getting 4.6 rupees. There is 22% chances that I am getting 1.01 rupees. This is my expected payoff at T, not N2. This is my when I stand at N. This is when I stand at N2. What is my expected future payoff? I'll write my expected future payoff. For your clarity, I'll write expected future payoff. Because I'm standing at N2. I'm standing at N2. If I'm standing at N2, this will happen after 1 year. After 1 year, 1 year gap from N2 to this is 1 year gap. This is first year. This is first year. And this is second year. This is second year. Therefore, 1 year gap. Therefore, 1 year gap is there. Between the node and the future value, 1 year gap. Between the node and the future value, 1 year gap is there. Between the node and the future value, node is at the end of first year, value is at the end of second year. Node is at the end of first year, value is at the end of second year. Therefore, 1 year gap. Therefore, if I stand at N2, after 1 year, I'll get 15.15. From N2, if I stand at N2, I have to look at 1 year gap. 1 year gap. I am getting 15.55. 15.55. If I'm standing at N2 and I'm thinking that after 1 year from N2, after 1 year from N2, I'll get 15.55. After 1 year from N2, I'll get 15.55. Not at N2. After 1 year from N2, I'll get 15.55. Then what will be the value at N2? Discount it. They have given the discount rate 1.0513, 1.051. They have given the discount rate 1.051. They have given the discount rate, you can take 1.05. 2 digits we can take 1.05. That will be 14.81. Okay, so that will be 14.81. Remember this point. What is 15.55? 15.55. 15.55 is the value after 1 year. After 1 year from N2. After 1 year from N2. 15.55 is the value after 1 year from N2. Value at N2. Value at N2 is requires what discounting. Requires discounting for 1 year. Requires discounting. 15.55 is not the value at N2. It is value after 1 year from N2. Look at this diagram. This is 1 year. This is 1 year ending, and this is second year ending. That means if I stand here, where ma? If I stand here at N2, if I stand here at N2, 1 year gap is there. 1 year gap is there. So therefore, after 1 year, I'm getting 15.55. But what is the value at N2? I have to discount it. I have to discount it. This is one of the area where the students are making. They are directly taking 15.55. They are directly taking 15.55. 15.55 is the value 1 year after N2. Value of 1 year after N2. Therefore, for N2, we have to discount it. For N2, we have to discount it. So therefore, 15.55, 1 year discounting, will get 14.81. So payoff at node N2 is equal to 14.81. Payoff at node N2 is equal to 14.81. Okay, that is what the point. Right. Similarly, we can calculate N2 also. Similarly, we can calculate N3 also. Node 3. Node 3. We can calculate N2 node 3. So if you stand at N2, if you stand at N2 node 3, what is the future price? Future may be 102.6 or 90.25. If I stand at N2, boss, I am standing here. Boss, I am standing here. N2, I am standing here. Okay, what is my future? If I stand here, boss, my future will be either this or this. My future will be 102.6 or 90.5. If I stand at N3, if I stand at N3 and look ahead, if I stand at N3 and look ahead, my future will be 102.6 or 90.25. So therefore, if that is the case, 102.6 and 90.25. If the 102.6 is there, yes, 98 rupees, I'll sell it, I'll get 4.6, same profit. Same profit. But from N2 to N2, N3 is 95 and 102.6 is up. Therefore, 78% chances of moving from 95 to 102.6. 78% chances of moving from 95 to 102.6. 78% chances are there of moving from 95 to 102.6. Of moving from 95 to 102.6. So therefore, 78% chances I'll get it. Here, look at this point 0. Why 0? Why 0? Because call option holder, he has an option to purchase, not the obligation. If the exercise of the option results in losses, he will not do that point. Look at this call option holder. If you pay 98 rupees and get the stock from the call option writer, if you stay the stock in the market and the market will give you 90.25, that means he was getting a loss. That means he was getting a loss. How much? Approximately 7.75 rupees he will get a loss. 7.75 rupees you will get as low. Why you will exercise it? It is not mandatory. It is not a forward contract. Forward contract is mandatory to execute. It is an option. Therefore, if the exercise of the option results in losses, a rational person cannot exercise the option. Okay, we are not doing charity. We are not doing charity. We are commercial person and we are rational person. If the exercise of the option, remember the fundamental assumptions in security valuation, rational investors are rational. Therefore, they will exercise only for profit, not for losses. If the exercise of option results in losses, why should I exercise? I will not exercise. Therefore, my value will be 0. No profit, no loss. My value will be 0. No profit, no loss. For this, you have to write the note point. Since the exercise of the option is resulting in losses, the option holder will not exercise the option. So therefore, the expected value will be 0. So this is the expected future payoff. When I stand at N3, and look forward, my expected payoff 3.59. What is the 3.59? 3.59 is the value. 3.59 is the value after 1 year from N3. After 1 year from N3. Okay, 3.59 is the value after 1 year from N3. From N3, if you stand at N3, after 1 year you will get. So therefore, value at N3 requires discounting. Be clear, mom. Some of the students are making mistake here of not discounting it. Therefore, 3.59 is the value after 1 year from N3. Therefore, value at N3 requires discounting 1.05. 1.05. I'll use 1.05 is the discounting. 3.42 I'll get discounted. N2. So the value at node 1 is equal to 1.48. This is also one of the answer. Therefore, let me put in the green color. Whatever is the main answers required in this question will be clear. What is the background calculations and what is the main answer they are expecting. In the exam, you can put in the box. This is the main answer they are expecting. Payoff at node 2, 14.81. And this is payoff at node 3, 3.42. Payoff at node 3, 3.42. Okay, right. Payoff at node 3, N3, 3.42. Next, discounting factor. Payoff at node 1. Look at this point. What is the N1? So this is 15.55. This is 15.55. I'll write one more point here. You'll get more clarity here. Okay, right. Look at this. So here we are at here 100. It will be 108. It will be 116.64, or it will be 102.6, or it will be 95, or 102.6, or what is this point? 90 point how much? 90.25, 102.60. Okay, right. So here I am getting a payoff of what? Here I am getting a payoff of what? 116.64 minus 98. minus 98. I'll get how much? Minus 98. I'll get how much? 18 rupees. Approximately 18 rupees. What is the chances of getting that? Into 0.78 is equal to, I'll get how much here? 14.54. 14.54. Here 102.6 to 102.60 minus 98 into 0.22. How much I'll get? How much I'll get? 1.01. 1.01. So in total 15.55. 15.55 is after 2 years. After 2 years. After 2 years, my value will be 15.55. After 2 years, my value will be 15.2 years. N2. What is after 1 year? This is present value. This is the present after 1 year. After 1 year, we got the value after 2 years. We got the value after 2 years. So therefore, that 1 year value requires discounting. That 1 year value requires discounting. That 1 year value discounting by 1.05. So here you will get what is our main answer. Here we'll get what is our main answer. 14.81. In the node. In the node, this is our answer. 14.8. 14.81. 14.81. Green, I am putting the green color. That is the main answer. The main answer is in green color. Okay, right. 14.81. Next, here also. So here this will be 0. This will be 0. Here from 90, if I stand at 9 in 3, if I stand at 9 in 3, there is a 78% chances of moving from. There is a 78% chances of moving up from 95 to 102.6. What is if I stand at N3? I have to, in order to get 102.6, there is a 78% chance of moving up from 95 to 108. Therefore, same 102.60, I will use 102.60. 98 calculations is same, but I have to use 78% probability. Because my starting point is at 95. If my starting point is 108, there is a 22% chance of falling down to 106. If my starting point is 95, there is a 78% chance of moving up to 102.6. Even though my destination is same, based on my starting point, my probability will differ. Even though my destination is same, based on my starting point, there is a chance of probability will change. So therefore, same 102.60 minus 98, but we have to take 78% probability, not 0.22, not 0.22. That is 78% probability. Here also possible mistake. Students will take the mistake. They are taking for both. For this also and this also, they are taking 1.01. No, 95 to 106, 95 to 102.60 is different, and 108 to 102.60 is different. Don't take both as 1.01. Don't take both as 1.01. Don't take both as 1.01. It's wrong, blunder mistake. The probability is different. The probability is different. Okay. So therefore, 102.6 minus 98 into 0.78, we will get 3.59. We will get 3.59, and this will be 0. Because the option is not exercised. This will be 0. The option is not exercised. So therefore, the value will be 3.50. So this 3.59 I am getting at N3 after 2 years. So therefore, if I want at N3, what should I do? I should discount it for 1 year. Discount by 1.05. So 3.59 discount by 1.05, I'll get 3.52. So therefore, the value at node 3 will be 3.42. 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 Okay, right. Now I have to take discount it again. Discount it again. What is the value here? Okay. I have to discount it again. I have to discount it. 14.2. So if I stand at N1, this is my N1. This is my N1. If I stand at N1, I make N1 from future values 14.81 or 3.42. If I stand at N1 and I look forward, I am seeing two values. If I stand at N1 and look forward, I am seeing two values, 14.81 and 3.42. So therefore, these are the future values. What is the chances of getting 14.81? 78% chance of moving up. What is the chance of getting 3.42? 22% chance of getting 3.42. So therefore, I have to discount it. So 14.79, 14. This is the payoff. This is the expected node payoff at this is the point. So payoff, future payoff. Okay, 14.81 is the payoff for 1 year. 14.81 is the value after 1 year from N1. After 1 year from N1 with 72%, with 78% probability. With 78% probability. Okay, next with 78% probability. Next 3.42. 3.42 is the value after 1 year. After 1 year from N1 with 22% probability. With 22% probability. So therefore, value after 1 year from N1. 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 N1 is how much? 12.30. 12.30. This is the expected value. Value after 1 year from N1. Value after 1 year from N1 is equal to 12.30. Value 1 year after from N1 is equal to 12.30. That is 1 year after. Therefore, I have to discount it. I have to discount it. I will get 11.72. Payoff at node 1 N1 is equal to 11.72. Payoff at node 1 N1 is equal to 11.72. Okay, this is what the point. Now, the important point here is what is the another purpose of calculating this point? 11.72. What is another purpose of calculating all this point? One of the purpose of calculating this is what is the premium that a call option writer should charge. Even though till now we are looking at the call option holder, but that now what is the utility of that 11.72? That 11.72 is the expected profit to the call option holder. Is nothing but is the expected loss to the call option writer. 11.72 is the expected loss to the call option writer. Expected profit to the call option holder. Therefore, if at all you want to write a call option, this is the premium you can charge. If you want to enter a call option, yes, you can evaluate this. But if you want to write a call option, how much premium you should charge? For that also you can utilize this. Okay. So if you want to write a call option, then you can use this as a premium to be charged. Then you can use this as a premium to be charged. Okay, ma? That is what the point. So therefore, be careful here. The mistake done by some of the students is that not discounting. They will calculate the node values properly. 11.64 minus 98, 102.60 minus 98 into 78%. One mistake is that 78 probability, 22 probability, forgetting that point. Or if you do that point, second type of mistake is that forgetting to discount. So therefore, this everybody will calculate. Most of the students will calculate this. Most of the students will calculate this. The mistake that will be done. The mistake they will do is this point. The mistake they will do is this point. There is a chances of making mistake here, either forgetting this or after doing this, either forgetting this. Whatever I am highlighting in the red color, that is a chances of missing in the exam. Most of the students will be able to compute till here. Yes, they can compute all the values. 4.060, yes, everybody will clear. Most of the students in the exam hurry. In the classroom, they may be able to do it. In the classroom, they may be able to do it. But in the exam hurry, there is a chances of forgetting to apply this probability, or after applying this probability, there is a chances of forgetting this discounting. Therefore, look at this point, where we are standing and where we are looking at. Whatever the object we are looking at, how far is there? It is not besides us. It is far away. Therefore, I have to bring that forward to my standpoint. I need to discount it. When I stand at N2, I am standing at N2. I am standing at N2. I am standing at N2. Right. So this 15.55 is not at N2. This is far. This is standing 1 year far away from me. This is 1 year far away from me. 1 year far away from me. Therefore, I have to bring it to me. I need to discount it. Where we are standing and where the object you are seeing is located. Where we are standing and where the object you are seeing is located. It is not both the same times, both the same places. Therefore, you have to bring it to the present values. That is discounting. Okay, ma? So therefore, whatever I am highlighting in the red color, be careful that either you may be forgetting to multiply the probability or you may forget to discount it. Therefore, look at this. Where am I standing and where is the object which I am seeing is located? I am standing at N2 and where is that 14.54 is located? The 14.54 is located 1 year far from me. And where is that 1.01 located? 1.01 is also located 1 year far from me. Therefore, 14.54 and 1.01 both are located 1 year far from me. Therefore, I need to bring that far away object to my present place. I need to discount it. Okay, ma, be clear. Where you are standing and where the object is located, which you are looking for. Where the object is located, which you are looking for. Okay. So based on that, try to avoid those mistakes. Okay, ma. In the next video, we'll solve 1C. Okay. Right.